Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and today from DC in special collaboration with Kidrobot, I present to you Harley Quinn. This was a figure that was designed by Brandt Peters, so if you look all over the box you can basically see his name right after Harley Quinn's. This was a special vinyl figure that was done a while ago. I've actually been sitting on it for a few years now. There were two versions that were released. One was a red and black version, which was 700 pieces worldwide, so that's the one that you're seeing here today. But there was another one that came as a grayscale version that was limited to 200 pieces. Obviously I didn't want to get that one because to me the grayscale kind of seemed a little bit more boring than the color version, so that's why I went and got this one. Here's a top view of the box just so you can see the design. So on the left you can see the Kidrobot logo with the wording on the right, and then it's got this nice pencil drawing. I really like how they did this stencil drawing. The box does have a lid on it which is magnetically held, so you can open it up and see the figure through the window. So this is Brandt Peters' take on Bruce Timm's classic custom of Harley Quinn, using Kidrobot's techniques to making this vinyl figure, and I believe it's about 10 inches tall. The figure does come in one giant blister pack. There is a little bit of assembly where you have to put the mallet onto the base. Here's a close-up so you can see the nice details that she has, especially on her face expression. She looks really amazing, and that is why I ended up getting this figure. I really like how they styled Harley Quinn in this particular style. As a puppet, they cut her strings off. Just look at all those nice little details that she has. In case you're wondering, the mallet is keyed, so it is really easy to assemble. In case you're not familiar, Kidrobot makes a lot of vinyl figures, similar to like Funko Pop, and honestly I think Kidrobot was out before Funko Pop came out. So to me this is kind of where the vinyl figures basically started off of. I know if you go into Kidrobot's website today, mostly now they're specializing less on the vinyl figures. They still do the dunny design figures, which is their specialty, but a few years ago they also used to do clothing, so you could buy nice shirts from them that were also limited edition, which were based on their vinyl figure characters, and they are really nice actually. And they also did hoodies and jackets as well, but I think nowadays they've moved away from all that. Now they're mostly into stuffed plushies, which I'm not really a big fan of. So I hope that they come back to do more of the vinyl figures and create some of their awesome shirts that they used to do. This figure looks really amazing. The details are superb. I really like the details that Kidrobot introduced here, along with Brandt's work. One thing that attracted me to this figure was how they style her. If you notice, this is basically a puppet style of Harley Quinn, so she is technically a marionette. And here you can see that she cut the strings loose, so you can see where the puppeteer had control of her arms and her legs, which is the strings that you see that are hanging down by the forearms and the thighs. So in this one, she is basically displaying that she is her own personnel. You can even see in the joints that it captures the details as if each joint was individually pinned, kind of like a wooden puppet. Here's a close-up of the figure just so you can see all the fine details as well as the quality craftsmanship of Kidrobot. And I really like the expression that she has there. She looks very conniving, but it really fits with her character, especially how she is styled. Here you can see how the joints are by the hips. If you like what you are seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I really like the special collaboration between Kidrobot and DC. Here's a close-up of the mallet. So on the top side you can see that it says your face. Here you can see the details of the joints, of how it has the puppet style joint, and also you can see how the string is attached to the figure. So in theory this is how Harley Quinn was being controlled by her puppeteer. To me, this is why I picked this one, because to me, I felt if you got the grayscale figure, you would be missing out on all these rich details that the color is able to bring out. Just look at it. Here you can really see what Harley Quinn's all about. And I basically felt that the grayscale one didn't really capture that, so that is why I went for the color version. I believe they also did one of Wonder Woman, similar style as you see here. I just didn't went and got it, but that one also came in a colored version, and it also came in a grayscale. And to me, obviously the color versions look a lot better than the grayscales. It just brings more character to the figure, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts. And then you can see how the figure is on the base. So technically, to me, it appears that she is glued into the base. So one thing that you want to do is, because the figure is really top heavy, when you do want to pick her up, you basically want to hold her by the waist and then another one by the base, just so you have it with two arms, because what you don't want is for the figure to snap off and then she'll fall off the base. Here's a close-up so you can see the anchor hooks of where the strings were attached. Overall, I really like this figure. It's nice and classy, and it's a new spin on Harley Quinn, her as a puppet. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you have seen, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I'll see you next week with a brand new one. Thank you and bye.